Welcome back, my fellow duplicants, to Oxygen Not Included. So in the last episode here, we were able to build up and start up our research reactor up here. So that's real nice. Got that thing up and running. The one issue I did run into down here is the liquid pump is a little bit too hot. So I'm going to work on cooling that down. But one of the awesome new liquids we have to work with now is the nuclear waste. Look at this. Look at that specific heat capacity of 7.4 with thermal conductivity of 6. Are you kidding me? Okay, if you compared this to supercoolant, it's actually not that far off. Look, supercoolant is 8.4 specific heat capacity. So when you run that through something like an aqua tuner, you actually get a lot of work out of the 1200 watts you put in, that's what makes it so powerful. However, supercoolant can get much cooler, so it's not quite an equivalent. If we compare this to water, you see water has specific heat capacity of 4. So what that means is when we go ahead and run this aqua tuner here, actually be about twice as efficient. So we don't use up quite as much power, even though power is not really something I'm all that worried about at the moment. So one of the things I need to do here is hook up another aqua tuner so that way I can kind of cool this down and we can start to make use of this nuclear waste. One of the things that I want to do right on over here is going to be building ourselves a rocket, a nuclear rocket. Yes. So I'll get what I need to get that up and running. And then we'll also cool that, like a nice little silo or something. So that'll be pretty awesome. Well, not only will I cool that, but I'll also cool the exhaust plume that comes off of that rocket right there so that we can condense it down. That gives us a huge source of, radiation and stuff, which we can actually kind of use for some things. All of these little poke shells, I've moved them all into the same room. Okay, they're a little bit overcrowded, but at least I won't be pissed. By the way, I don't know why this one is pissed and that one is pissed. But this one over here isn't. There's no doors in between the two areas. Great mystery. Not even this guy's mad, and he's been here forever. Oh, I even have a friend now. Oh, but it's elderly. That makes sense. All right, so first things first, we'll come down here and make some steel. Get this thing up and running. This thing's been doing real good. You know what would make this even more efficient? So long as the liquid... Yeah, you see the liquid there is too cool. Fortunately, I can't use nuclear waste down here to cool my base. It would be ideal, but unfortunately, it's just a little bit too hot. You can see how nice and cool my base is already. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful temperature control right there. Let me just fire this up real quick. All right, let me take a look here, just see what we have for radiation off of this. All right, so I've got a decent amount right here, but it drops off quickly. I think I might want to move this tile over 1, and then that's when I can start to put in my little rad bolt generators over here. Not a ton of rads per cycle. Might actually just have to use the nuclear waste. Me Puppa, what are you doing? Me Puppa, you're stuck, dude. Oh, there you go. Wait, what was that? What are my dupes doing? Alright, well, dupes, you get to come back in here and give this another go. We weren't done with it last time, so have fun with this. Come on, Joshua, you got it. Just a little toasty. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. Oh, boy. Oh, no, they're all getting crispy. Let's start by building the manual airlock, please. There we go. This will help. Derpy dupe, you're kind of slow with this one. Come on. Come on. There we go. It's not hot at all. Nope. No, Joshua, don't catch your breath there. Quick. Go on down there. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh. That's all right. Lurda's got you. She seems real happy about it. Bam. Thrown on the cot. All right. There we go. Pipes. Probably gonna run some pipes up here to cool some stuff down, and then run that over here. We'll figure out the loop later. Let's just get the stuff down. Oh, come on. You got this. No, you don't. Don't. No. No, don't catch your breath there. That door is a killer. Okay, what are you doing? Come on down here. See, there you go. Now you're figuring it out. Use the thing. I put it there for you. Valera's got quite the job here trying to patch everybody up. Oh man, look at them all. They're all crispy. Emily, it's up to you. Your health versus that aqua tuner. Oh, never mind. Lilu's got it. Maybe. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. I'm out of cots. Again, I dig stuff. You need to go. Oh, you're so slow, dig stuff. You're so slow. Look at this. Oh, no. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Barely. Wow. That is one slow duplicate right there. Well, I could bring in another dupe that has really high doctoring and excavation. Nafi, welcome back to the base. Thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. Your job here is to cure my duplicates because they keep getting hurt. Slight burn wounds, you know, the normal stuff. Okay, now the question is, do I have a spot? Oh, I do! I do have a spot for you to eat. I had to be creative with how I put the little mess tables in here. Alright, well I should probably work on the beds up here. I don't think sleeping in hydrogen is a good way to go. You know, if we can avoid it, that might be a smart choice. You little shovels, you're messing up all my compost piles. Alright, that's what I'll do. If I detect hydrogen, then I'll just kind of push the gas over here. That stuff will benefit from being in hydrogen. But this stuff over here will not. And Nafi, you need a light bulb to sleep at night. A little night light. So you're gonna get one of those. Boop. How about a comfy bed? Why not? And just because I'm nice, we'll give you drywall as well. Oh, don't tell anybody. Look at all of these dense puffs. Yes. Now. This isn't... You're messing up my automation. Why? Actually, why are you messing up my automation? Oh, you're one tile too far over. Well, if that is... But I put that there just to avoid the automation. Alright. If a dense puff breathes its own oxygen, do you actually need to feed it anything? I don't know if I've ever even looked into that. Alright, dupes, are you cured enough? Can you run in here and do the aqua tuner thing? Priority level 9, and nobody wants to do it. These dupes. Alright, now that that is built, don't have to look at it anymore. Here we go. Alright, let's cap that off here real quick. There we go. Still have 10 kilograms of steam per tile down there. Very nice. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is get this cooling loop up and running. I'll try to get this thing. Let's just get this. I'm sure I'll rework these pipes anyhow. A few dozen times. Alright, so one of the questions I saw in the comments is, do the rovers give off any sort of decor? That was an interesting idea. Don't know if they do, but let's see here. Decor overlay. Nope, I don't see anything. Not really sure how you can move them or deconstruct them. They just kind of collect all over the place. Although, I wonder if you could put them on a pedestal. Joshua, come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why is the water... Don't tell me it's backed up. It's not backed up, Joshua. Joshua, what are you doing? That's not a ladder. Clay, all I did is move this guy from one cot to another, and now he thinks this is a ladder. You're very confused, Joshua. How about you go over there? What? Alright, so let's see how this works. So I've got a loop set up here. Let's see how this nuclear waste does as a cooling medium. Okay, there comes the nuclear waste. And it's running around. This up here is at 260 degrees, which is a little bit too hot. What I have this set to down here is, let's say below, if it is above 150 degrees Celsius, then I'll cool it down. So what I'm looking to see is this thing run and just start pumping out a ton of heat. Good. Now what about the radiation? Look, none. Completely safe. Alright, so if this works, then that should keep this cool enough to where it isn't going to get too hot. So it's going in at 237, coming out at 251. Let me go ahead and re-enable the centrifuge here so we can get a little bit of uranium up here to the research reactor, start to fill this with steam. Joshua, you're trapped? Oh no, buddy. Deconstruct the cot, you'll be fine. Oh no, Joshua! Oh no! Okay, so you've got a tile of granite. There you go, Joshua. There you go. Move to the right. What universe are you in here, buddy? Okay, well, So you can't move up. What if I entomb you, or you entomb yourself? Huh? Yeah? How's that working out for you? Joshua? Okay, hang on. You made a mess. You made a mess. Move! Ah. All right, Joshua, I don't know what else to do for you, bud. All right, so it's a new day, at least for me. Now it's time to get the rocket up and running here. So I think I'm going to put it right in this area. I do have to be mindful that the rocket plume that's coming out of this thing is going to be about 9 to 7. I think it's 9 or I think it's actually 7 tiles long. But I'm going to plan for 9 just to give myself a little extra room here. But the main idea is I'm going to put this right here with the nuclear rocket engine on top of that. And then what I'll try to do over here is have a bit of a cooling loop. So when that thing is firing off, which will be quite hot, I'll be able to capture that radioactive contaminants that are going to be coming off of it. So that way the rocket can actually be self-powering, which will be pretty cool. Now, I know there was some concerns about me maybe using up a little bit too much uranium and whatnot. Well, a couple of things I want to say that with that is I don't think it's going to be a problem. One, if I can find some bees, as many guys were talking about. Oh, my goodness. Nafi, you got a long way to go, buddy. I don't think you're going to make it. But I don't see any bees in my main base here, so that option is gone. However, in the star map, there's different destinations like this sandy ore field right here where you can go and mine up different things with a rocket and bring it back. And there are ones where you can go and collect uranium. Plus, I got this whole other planet over here which I can mine up. So I think I might send a rocket over here when I'm trying to do a little bit of research, because I do have to get through a fair amount of research in order to get to the next tier. So I need to unlock the Radbolt propulsion. But in order to do that, I need to get through this right down here, which requires material science research. Ooh, about 60 of that. But I think I have everything else, so that's good. So that brings me back up to the nuclear reactor thing, which is right up here. Just like this. And we can see that I do have some radiation flowing off of this. What I don't have inside of here is a way to capture that and use it for research at the moment, which is something I do need to do. So right now I've been working off of this right down here. This is just my little Wheezewort, which doesn't provide me a whole lot of Radbolts. So if I can find a way to capture more, that would actually be really, really helpful. Wow. Plus 13 to husbandry. Blade Montana, welcome to the base. Thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. You and your job here is going to be ranching. And you're going to be really, really good at it. Do-do-do. All right, so blade ranching. I have lots of ranchers in my base, but then again, have you seen how many critters I have? Hey, what? Why did I put this arm all the way up there? It doesn't grab the meat. What am I doing? How long has it been? It's been like this forever. Hundreds of cycles. Somebody's been trying to tell me this about. Sorry if things are a little bit sporadic, by the way, as far as like video creation and whatnot. I've got some other work that I'm doing. Been hired to do a little bit of engineering work, so that, as well as the other things I do, kind of, well, they've added up to a lot. All right, we'll move that arm right there. We'll get that moving and actually get the meat doing what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to go all the way over there. Speaking of that, I think everything else is working. I have noticed this problem here. We got this auto sweeper and we got a conveyor loader that's just in. There is a way around it. Okay. If I take this, rotate it, and I take that and put it right here, I could go doot, 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 doot. Yep, and it would work. Which means I can move this down, allowing me to rotate that one tile. Buffer, buffer, buffer. Which means if I go to shipping, I can do that. And then if I go back to automation, you can see that the signal, it's no longer, it would have been in the wrong spot. But now, we go to loader, that will reach, and that will reach. consumable. Or, there we go. Now that once we plug it in, this should be able to reach over there. That one should reach there. So if I get a little bit of oxalate coming out of one of these puffs. Come on, dense puffs. Oh my gosh, how many of them are there in that one tile? Oh man, look at them all. All right, let's take a look at the nuclear reactor. How are we doing over here? Oh yes, much steam. It seems to automatically deliver to this even when I have it disabled for delivery. I suppose, here's what I should do. I should automate that. Hey, you can see this is working down here. Lilu's enjoying the little vertical wind tunnel. The amount of power I consume in this base, substantial. You know what we need then? More batteries. All right, so this is disabled. So the auto sweeper should not work. We have enriched uranium here. This should be below, let's say, 10 kilograms. Where are you going? Meep, did you just pick up uranium? Okay, so that is shipping up here. I should see that this will disable. Yep. That disabled that machine, so it stopped. We're no longer refining the uranium ore. That's good. The temperature down here is maintaining a cool enough temperature. We're at 260 degrees Celsius, so real close. Refuel is disabled. If I look inside of here, it still has a lot of enriched uranium. See, the thing is it really loads up quite a bit of it. So I'm wondering if I can control just how much I actually put into this reactor, if I control how much I put on the weight plate. So if I say if this is only going to be like 2 kilograms, then I might be able to really turn this thing on and off as needed, which is really what I'd like to do. Like if I could power up and power down the research reactor based on like how much power I actually have on my grid, that would be really useful. All right, well, anyhow, that's all nice talk and stuff, but let's go ahead and build our ladders over here and get this rocket thingy up and running. Also come right down here, make sure I'm getting the research done. I do have a spot over here where my dupes are getting a little bit too hot. They're actually getting cooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put in a little bit of a liquid loop right here. I'm just gonna extend this one. Look at these pipes. You're getting a little crispy, dupes. Come on now. Just build it. You can do it. No. I hope this thing doesn't want to keep running. I've got a little bit too much nuclear waste going down here. All right, dupes. High priority. make another tile right there. I gotta find a spot to pump this nuclear waste out. I gotta go right on over here. Okay, so I gotta crank up the priority on this stuff. These should actually be airflow tiles. That would make more sense. That would allow this steam to flow a little bit more freely. Well, not like it matters. We got like over 5 kilograms of pressure in there, but I just noticed that. Something I can improve on. Who's getting crispy now? Oh, these dupes down here. I don't know what they do to this machine, but oh, I guess it requires emptying. Interesting. I didn't know you had to do that. Yeah, good idea to try to cool this down because look at my poor dupe. You're a little bit crispy there, aren't you? Oh gosh, look at all this water. Oh, jeez. Oh, it just keeps going. Oh my goodness. And I've got some slicksters down here. What's the temperature? Oh, you know what? It's actually hot enough for them. Believe it or not. I thought I was gonna have to come down here and heat this up, but as it turns out, I guess there's just enough heat there. Or maybe that's because the slickster's there. What I can do, just to kind of guarantee it, I can do this number, do that, little thermal sensor, give them a little heated platform. I do have power nearby, so whoa! There we go. Ah, darn it. Stupid critter jumped right in the way of my rad bolt. You jerk. You're out of here. You're done. I was waiting many cycles for that. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I've got the liquid pipe right here. I can go ahead and plumb a lot of this nuclear waste over here so that it starts to collect into a nice big puddle. That stuff's all super cold, so I'll probably have to sweep this stuff up. Or build a containment chamber above it or something like that. Because I don't want that stuff solidifying it. It needs to remain the way it is. So, maybe I'll just make it out of mafic. I think I need to build something up over here so my dupes can get out and into this area a little bit easier, because this is a long run. So, for that, let's go ahead and just build up some atmosuit checkpoints here. Alright, good. I've been able to dig all of that out, so now I can start to build a little tank. Alright, let's see if I can get some of this liquid out of here before it overflows. It's getting awfully close. And I'm starting to feel quite uncomfortable about that. So let's, come on now. We'll just bring that, I don't know how far I have to go up with this, probably a little bit further. Might actually move that rocket over a little bit, but let's at least bring it up this far. I'm also trying to bring power into the area as well. So you can see that I have the heavy wire snaking up over here. So I'll try to bring that through. And that will allow me to run the rad bolt collectors, which will then allow me to run the material study. It'll also allow me to fire up the rocket as well. Ah! Come on, dupes. Do what I'm telling you here. Disable the vent. I don't need it just yet. I really wanted you to build this. It was priority level 9. Okay, there we go. Now you don't need to disable. Oh, blast. All right, so what I should be seeing down here is a lot of radioactive contaminants, a little bit of radiation. Good. Okay, all of those are plugged in. I'll run an automation signal over here so I can turn them on and off all at the same time. Yeah, it's gonna suck down a ton of power, but man, that's the point. Now I might want to move this thing because I want that to come up here and then shoot on over there. Boop, boop, boop. Preferably with sound effects too. Now, don't get too hot down here, dupes. Oop, might want to disable that. I don't know if I can have this thing dip down below the liquid level and actually have the rad bolts travel through it. Not sure yet. Okay, so these are collecting despite being disabled. Yeah, okay. That's not what I was looking for, but I guess we'll have to do a power switch then. So each one of these, look at that, 59 per cycle, 59, 58. I think I'll actually kind of stagger these a little bit so that they don't all run at the same time, or at least shoot the rad bolts off, you know? I don't know how many this research station can hold, but I am trying to get the research done. All right, so I should see this thing start to run now, which means we should get some nice research over here in the material study terminal, so long as my dupe doesn't run in front of it. Don't do it. I saw you looking at it. Oh, is that what this thing disables? Oh, crap. Careful, don't step in the way. Oh, you're gonna do it, aren't you? Yeah! Watch out, dupes! There's gonna be a lot of rad bolts all of a sudden flying at this thing. No. You're gonna do this. Do this! In this cycle, please. I'm becoming quite impatient. There we go. Rad bolts. I just saw them fire off. Crew tank, watch out. Yeah. What do we have inside of here? Bunch of rad bolts. There we go. Haha. So that now contains 0 rad bolts, but if I flick this thing back on, we should start to build up a ton of them. I guess technically I really only need about 4 of these. Or even 2. Yeah, I'll trim this down a little bit so it's not so power hungry. But still, about 3 of these should be more than enough for this thing. Then for the automation over here, I have a smart battery that I'm going to plug in to the main grid, which should allow me to turn on and off the steam turbines, which should allow me to automate this a whole lot more because I can't really turn the research reactor on and off. I can stop delivering to it once we get too much pressure or it gets too hot inside of here. That does work, but I can't really... I just need to build up a room of steam, really. I also have a ton of nuclear waste, which I could use to build up steam as well. Like, there's a lot of potential energy in what's just sitting down here. One thing at a time, though. Okay, no dupes are in the way. Fire! Come on, Lerda. Come on up here and do some research for me. Yes, do that research. Haha! Complete. So that's the espresso machine. Large liquid tank. Nice. Ooh, and we're cruising through the next one. Whoa! Seed analysis complete. We got a mutant seed somehow. Ooh. Okay. What do you take? Mutant seed. Minimum radiation. Man, it takes 25 rads per cycle. Minimal viable temperature range, minus 50. Does not drop seeds, but it has an increased yield. Oh, interesting. What a complicated little plant. Well, I'll have to mess with that here sometime. Right now, I don't think I have the radiation necessary to do that. I still gotta handle all of that stuff and just getting started with all of this. Whoops. Might have drained a little bit too much there. I was really trying to drain this just enough to get the airflow tile down there. Let's see if I can make it happen. Careful. I just realized if this is full, that rad bolt goes straight towards the dupe's head. Perfect design. I don't see anything wrong with that. All right, let's find out if I could shoot through this liquid right here. Yeah. Click it on. Yep. It went right through there. Boom. Nice. And into the machine. I was a little worried I might have too much there, but no, just fine. Perfect. Excellent. Watch your head, Lurda. Ooh. Ah, but she's still working. She's doing just fine. Look. Oh, there you go. You Lurda, you're not done yet. Oh, I see. You're too stressed. Maybe taking some rad bolts to the face isn't a good way to go. All right, well, in that case, we got some other dupes here that could do some research. Meep, where you at, bud? You're one click away from being able to do it. Come on, Lurda. Get that research done. Ha! Very nice. You left the oxygen. Darn it. Vacancy only. Dupes. I don't know what I'm going to do with these dupes. But I can tell you what I am going to do. Lurda, you're coming on up here. You're going to fly right on over here to this planet, right on over here. And along the way, you're going to do a lot of research because we do need to do the last bit of research right there, which is going to give us the jetpacks, which is the next step we need. Oh my gosh, look at this one. 370 materials. It's a big step up from the 40 I just did. All right, Lurda. Do the research. All right, made it to location. Let's go ahead and drop our little drone guy. I think I'll drop it right here. And you can go right back up to the main planet. And hey, we got a little rover here. Hello, bud. So we're now on the new planet. Which, yeah, I could have used the teleporter to get here, but this is a more interesting way of doing it. So I'll give some dig commands and whatnot. And then you can come down here and start to dig out a little area here and there. Can't really get through the abyssalite, so there's only so far I can go with this little robot. Lurda, you're just about done with your research. Just about. Haha! Research complete. All right, so from the looks of it, my automation is actually working out here pretty good. So I don't think I'm just delivering or manufacturing any more refined uranium at this point. There's just some inside of it that's just kind of building up steam. But I only turn on those turbines when I actually need power in my grid. So when I have more power generation than I need, I don't actually pull any of the steam out of here. So that should make this relatively efficient. So I think one thing I could do here, just to kind of help Lurda out, is we might have to swap this module out with something that can actually, I don't know if we can carry food in here or not. If we can carry food in there, that would actually be really good. Basically, I just need to lock her in space for long enough to get through all the research. So maybe I do this number and actually just put a refrigerator in there. Ooh, nutrient bars. That would be perfect for the rocket up here. Let me go inside of here. Find nutrient bars. Oh, yes. Whoop. Somebody's in the rocket. Meep. Oh, you're scared, dude. But that's okay. What I need you to do is run the orbital lab. Can you do that for me? Why are you terrified? I don't know where you're flying to, bud, but you're already there. I just need you to monkey around on this thing. Can you do that for me? There you go. Yeah, there you go. Have some food, Meep. You're gonna be here a while. Oh my gosh, he's only completed 13 of 250. Jeez. No, Lurda, don't. What? You can't tell me that's hot. It's cold over here. Keep working, Lurda. Yes. Oh, still there. Where are you going now, Lurda? Really? What? These dupes, I don't even know. Alright, well, I think I've hit a roadblock, for at least for now. Essentially, I'm waiting on research in order before I can get to the next spot, and it does take a lot of research to get to through this, so it's just going to take a little while. At any rate, though, that's about all I got time for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. Stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out.